So, the Blairites are exploding in apoplectic rage right now at the criticism Keir Starmer is getting from the same talking heads that attacked and battered Jeremy Corbyn when he was Labour leader. And it tickles me no end, really, because the likes of Dan Hodges, for instance, were lauded as such fantastic journalists when he was attacking somebody they hated, revelling in calling him Magic Grandpa, Russian stooge, and all the other insults they delighted in casting at him as he tried to take the Labour Party away from its Blairite, out-Torying the Tories obsession and standing for things that would actually make a difference to people, which proved popular after all. Why else did Starmer pretend to stand for them too, in order to become Labour leader? Now, of course, Starmer is the target. The likes of Hodges will attack whoever is Labour leader. Despite being the son of a former Labour MP, Hodges is utterly right-wing. But whilst he was doing these frothy right-wingers a favour, whilst they saw themselves as aligned with him, now they're aghast that he should shaft them. How dare he? He hasn't changed. He's still every bit the batshit excuse for a journalist he's always been, as are many others. We've no shortage of right-wing journalists, but he hasn't shafted you. You were just too stupid to see right-wing media for what it was when it aligned with your views and suited you, and now that it doesn't, you complain about it, becoming as abusive at these media figures as you ever were against the former Labour administration. And I do mean abusive. It's no secret, for example, that Dan Hodges lost an eye. So to make that a target in your abuse of him makes you even lower than his editorial standards. When you resort to personal attacks, you've lost the argument. And you Blairites should remember those words from Margaret Thatcher. Blair was her greatest achievement after all. Now, I'm sure some will look at me and my attacks on Starmer, particularly over his latest woeful electoral failure and the reinvestigation into Beergate, and say, perhaps I'm as bad as Hodges. But the thing is, I know my views don't align with his. Just because we happen to agree that Starmer is awful or has questions to answer doesn't mean I want the same things he does. I'm not daft enough to think the right-wing media is my friend. It's why I do what I do, left-wing media, to literally challenge that. It's a tough lesson some of you need to learn, but start with dropping the abuse if you really want to win the argument.